What's up, everybody? This is Marion. Welcome to the Shipping Container Cabin. I got a couple of things that I'm working on. Basic, just living stuff. I got some breakfast on, and I want to show you guys around the house. Sausage. The house isn't clean, but it's a living show. I'm showing like how it is to live in this insulated metal box. So here it goes. In the morning, out here I have a little bit of a routine. In the morning, underneath all of the covers on the bed, this is Christy. Aisha left this bear for me. Underneath this bear skin, what I call the bear skin, it's not real bear skin, is really, really warm. Now it's like 30 right now, 32. So I'm in a t-shirt because the wood stove is kicking and the door is open. So that's basically how it works. Get up in the morning, make the bed, lift up, throw wood into the wood stove. This is an Estate 1929 Estate kitchen heater. As you can see, it's a little bit more shiny than usual, and that's from the oils. I season my wood stove like people season their what am I trying to say? Their cast iron. Right now, I already got sausage done. I've been nibbling on that. I use chopsticks because they're easy to clean. I got some runnies. Well, they're no longer runny because I've been talking to you and kind of forgot about them. They're not burnt. They're just not fluffy. But my main cooking utensil is chopsticks. They're cheap. I got these for free at a Chinese restaurant. And they're easier to clean. You just wipe them off. Now, I'm going to be walking in front of the frame a lot. Please forgive me. But y'all here for breakfast. So my floor, which I'm going to pan down, my floor in the kitchen area is uninsulated. And the reason why I keep it uninsulated is so that certain parts, like where the refrigerator is and stuff, I want the floor to stay cold there because it helps the refrigerator, especially in wintertime, to maintain temperature. Even because the refrigerator is not on. I don't have propane. So it's just an insulated box that holds food. Put some cheese on it. So basically, and I want to pan down. It's going to be a little scatterbrain, but you get the idea. Here goes my propane / electric RV refrigerator. There's no light. There's butter. There's pancake mix. There's oils and my sriracha, which I can't live without. I got some sausage in there. I don't keep a lot of stuff that requires refrigeration. But that's basically what goes on. Now, cheese is almost melted into the eggs. Throw that on the plate. This is how this works. In the morning, breakfast, bed makeup, start the fire. Very simple. And I love it that way. Whenever I get done, I'm constantly re-seasoning the skillet. I'm in the cast iron stove. This is my grease rag. This rag was white, and now it's not. I take a little bit of my, those eggs smell good. I take a little bit of oil, dollar store cheap vegetable oil, put it on the rag, wipe down the stove. Every day of life, I do this. Or I'll take some of the drippings and just rub it into the stove. Every day. I do this every day so that when you hit this thing with cold water, it won't crack on it. Because inevitably, you're gonna waste, like, you're gonna waste water when you're boiling water to like make wash water. And by the way, this wood stove is the only source of hot water. I do have a hot water heater. Again, I've opted right now not to use propane because I just don't want to deal. I don't want to deal with the bill. I may get a couple of 1 gallon bottle, 1 pound bottles if it really comes down to it. But honestly, y'all, this works. So that comes to our subject of water. How do I get water here? And what do I do to be able to stay clean and hygiene and cleaning up stuff? First thing first, I have 8 4-gallon water bottles that sit on that shelf. Those keep my water. Some of the water I buy from the store. That's a good bike away. Bike it in. Some of the water I go to the creek and I basically do it that way. That gives me more than enough water. I have gotten to a point where I can use a gallon of water a day when it's just me. And Aisha is pretty much the same. But we also take the liberty, like when I get ready to go into town for church work, I actually go and I go to a truck stop or I go to a gym. It just depends. It just depends. We have credits with the truck stop place because we're there so much. And Aisha's a former driver. Now, we've got water down. We got cooking and heating down. Let's talk about food real quick. Now, I'm not too far from the grocery store, especially if you got a vehicle. But when I do go to the grocery store, I try to rack up on stuff like this. That's 50 cents. It's probably looking backwards to y'all. But I rack up on reduced for quick sale stuff. And then that bread becomes toast and everything else. French toast, grilled cheese sandwiches like I had yesterday. So I ate pretty good. Here. That's basically the water. We're taking care of heating. We're taking care of cooking. Let's talk about like hygiene, right? Hygiene is very simple. Since I've been here full time again, relatively recent, September 24th or whatever. And I've done longer full-time stints here, but this is going to be my longest because I'm here. I've just pan bathed. I just pan bathed. But I pan bathed kind of on steroids. That's good. I basically take clean water or creek water. I have a specific stock pot that I heat my water with for cleaning. It's this one, my Old Faithful. Speaking of which, I need to put that on there. And I just heat this until it's boiling. And then I add cool water to it to calm it down where it's perfect. Add soap and just rag wash me or whatever. And Aisha came up and she was like, I could not tell that you hadn't showered in like 2 weeks. And that's good because after I do that, then I take hand sanitizer and I hit hand sanitizer. Then I like do deodorant. I do powder. Yeah. I'm going to make sure that I don't smell because I sweat a lot. So, basically, that works. Grease rag is put back. Hung on the shelf. kind of near the stove, but not near enough to catch fire. Now, for work. A lot of people ask me, well, what do you do for work? You out here. I don't do a 9 to 5. I don't have any qualms or anything against anybody that does a 9 to 5. But I'm a musician. I've been a musician since I was 5 years old. Started playing piano at 5 years old. Took my first paid assignment as a musician for a church at 13 years old. I'm 34, and I've been doing that all my life. So, with the online thing, I'm able to make tracks for churches that don't have musicians. And I do it on a donation-only basis. So, like, I make a track, whatever they feel compelled to give is what I live off of, or I'll go play for a church, and whatever they feel compelled to give, that's what I live off of. So, that's how that works. So, with that being said, I have this laptop which runs studio software, and I have a small studio setup here at the cabin. Which, I mean, it's nothing. I've ran a commercial studio once, and so I've had Google gobs of gear. But for me, this is enough. I got my little computer monitor. I'm going to move this trash out the way because I had you guys on top of the thing that holds this stuff. I have the computer monitor. Computer normally sits here. I have a 61 key controller that controls the sounds in the computer. And I have this monitor. And all of that stuff runs on solar. All of it runs on solar. And I don't use a lot of power. That's it. The keyboard runs off of the computer's USB. The computer runs on its own battery. So this is the only thing running off of solar. So that's work. And the great thing about it is that as I get chickens and animals and other stuff, I'll be able to use, I won't have to go far to do work. Let's talk about handling business. All right, down here, I have a Coleman camp toilet. I hope I can get this in. Oh yeah, there it is. Coleman camp toilet. I empty this thing once every 3 months with full-time use. Now, what I also do to make this easy is when it's just me, I have bottles that I use for liquids, for liquid waste. So I don't fill this up just every day, but pretty much only solids go into the toilet. Try to only do solids, and then I flush with bleach. And then down here is my ventilation system, so that once we do the there are 2 fans. They run on AC. They're plugged into a surge protector right here. And these portholes open outside. So they take up a little bit of power. They are what drained my system. So like I gotta wait for like a week for everything to get super full. Between cloudy weather and rain we've been having. But that's ventilation other than opening the door. Like right now, it's in the low 40s. Toast is done. It's in the low 40s. And like the door is open and I'm in a t-shirt. Because this thing kicks out that much heat. Like I can turn, somebody made a joke about only having one exit. Like somebody could like turn this into a smoker with me in it. Well, I already do that on a day-to-day basis. So, what else can I show y'all? As far as like dishwashing and stuff, since we were like on Hygiene, I got like 3 different ways to do hot cold water, right? When I have a lot of water to work with, and excuse the like construction mess, I have that on-demand water heater. It's not connected because I'm not using propane. Now, I also have these old bun coffee dispenser thingies that dispense into a sink. So I can put ultra hot water in one and put cold water in the other. But right now, I haven't had enough access to water to be able to do that. But either way, I got methods of getting hot and cold water. What's been helping me the most, honestly, when it comes to cleaning dishes and stuff, this is a bottle of bleach water, and I just spray stuff down with bleach water, and wipe it down. Like, I'll take all my dishes, like the dishes that I'm eating out of right now. Breakfast shot, I guess. I will take this, put this in boiling water, just to get the big particulates out or whatever. Wipe it down, spray it with bleach water, wipe it down again, wipe dry, put it away. So that's basically everything. The system is very, very simple. Lighting is just a few, if I could pan up to show you this, lighting is just a few camping lanterns. I like the fact that they run on their own batteries. These particular, the CPX type of lanterns, they actually have their own proprietary, like, drill style charger that I can actually charge using my solar panels. But they cost like $25 a piece. And y'all know I live very, very, very frugal. I live on like $50 to $100 a week. Yeah. So I'm grateful though. I mean, on this budget, the house is taken care of. Uncle Sam is taken care of. Like, this is beautiful. You know, I'm grateful, y'all. I mean, my life is very, very simple. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I mean, it's no muss, no fuss. The reason why I went this route was so that I could have a simple life and be able to focus more of my energy on music and on family instead of clocking in at a job to be able to pay bills that I never could pay off, y'all. And I'm not. God, please, I hope y'all don't think I'm being self-righteous with this. Like, it really hurt me to know that every time I would pay something, it would never be paid off. And I just made a decision. I'm like, God, I'll live out of my backpack before I do that again. So all of this, the trials and tribulations that come with this lifestyle, is a result of that. So, y'all, God will do it. I love y'all. I might end up doing this video again in a more organized fashion. But y'all friends at the crib to me. Okay? So that's how that works. Y'all friends at the crib to me. I'll do a more academic thing. But right now, breakfast is calling. God will do it. Love y'all.